Good morning, dear student. Now I will discuss about the working principle of three-phase induction motor. Before the discussion of working principle, I would like to I would like to explain the concept of Faraday law of electromagnetic induction, which I discussed in single-phase transformer. Now I will discuss about the basic concept of three-phase induction motor. The basic concept of three-phase induction motor is similar to the single-phase and three-phase transformer. Transformer is a statical device, while if I am talking about three-phase induction motor is the dynamic device. And one more difference are one more difference between single phase transformer and three phase induction motor. The no load current of single phase transformer 3 to 6% of full load, but if I'm talking about three phase induction motor no load current, then no load current will be 30 to 40%. These are the basic difference between single phase transformer and three phase transformer. And working principle is based on Faraday law of electromagnetic induction, which is based on two concepts: dynamically induced EMF and statically induced EMF. Dynamically induced EMF is applicable for three phase induction motor. So now I will start from Faraday law of electromagnetic induction. The Faraday law of electromagnetic induction I have already discussed in single phase transformer, where you can see. Now I write the formula of Faraday law of electromagnetic induction. E is equal to minus n d phi upon dt, where d phi upon dt is the rate of change of flux. Rate of change of flux wave. Here n is the number of turn. A negative sign is taken for Lenz law, which is already discussed in basic concept of a single phase transformer. So now I come to three phase induction motor, and I would like to introduce about my previous two lecture. First lecture is introduction and construction. You can see from there, and after that, in a previous lecture, I discussed about the rotating magnetic field or flux wave. You can see there. Now I will start the basic working principle of three phase induction motor. We have applied three phase supply to the stator winding. Now we apply three phase supply, phase R, A, B and C to the stator. Stator heavy conductor. These are the A, B dash. B dash is represented by cross. A is represented by dot. C represented by dot, and A represented by dot, that is cross. This is B, this is C, C dash, A, B dash, C, A dash, B. This is the dot and this is the cross. When we are apply three phase supply to the stator winding of three phase induction motor, that generate a rotating magnetic field which rotate at a synchronous speed. Synchronous speed, that means if I'm talking about ns is the synchronous speed, then 120 f divided by p, where p is the number of pole of machine, number of poles in machine. F is the frequency of the supply, frequency of the supply, and ns is the synchronous speed. Synchronous speed. Here, north and south pole are generated. North, south, south, north, south. These are generated and changes with respect to time according to applied voltage to the stator winding. This flux is cut to the rotor conductor. I discuss about there are two type of rotor used in three-phase induction motor. First is squirrel cage rotor and second is wound type rotor. If I'm talking about squirrel cage rotor, these flux which rotating at a synchronous speed in air gap, these are the rotor, these are the air gap, and the flux which rotate at a synchronous speed which cut the rotor conductor. Rotor conductor induces EMF due to the EMF induced in a rotor circuit that start to flow the current through the rotor conductor. If current is flowing through the rotor conductor, that produces MMF oblique flux wave in a rotor circuit which rotate at same speed to the air gap flux. Due to the stator MMF oblique flux wave and rotor MMF oblique flux wave, that produces resultant flux, and the interaction between resultant flux and rotor flux that produces the torque of three-phase induction motor. This is the basic concept of the three-phase induction motor. That is the basic working principle of the three-phase induction motor. Here I am taking two cases. First is if case 1 first. Case 1, when rotor circuit is purely resistive, and case 2, when rotor circuit is resistive and inductive. Resistive and inductive. These are the conductor A, B dash, C, A dash, cross. This is the dot B A B dash C A dash B C dash. These are the cross, these are the dot. Here if I'm talking about pure resistive circuit, if the rotor circuit is pure resistive circuit, then the resultant MMF, rotor MMF and resultant flux will be like this. This is the EF2, this is the resultant flux phi. When rotor circuit has resistive and inductive resistance, when rotor circuit is resistive and inductive, in this case this will be the flux and this will be the MMF F2. If I am talking about here, the torque is developed torque is F2 into phi resultant flux sine, these are the 90 angle, 90, that means F2 into phi. Here if I am talking about, then T is equal to होगा हमारा F2 phi sine 90 plus, these are the angle alpha, that angle alpha, these are the generated torque. Thank you very much.